Do you have an ungodly amount of meatballs for some reason? Are you racking your brain on what you could possibly make with said meatballs? Well, here are 12 meals you can make with meatballs. First off, spaghetti and meatballs. Duh. Pasta, meatballs, sauce, and some Parmesan cheese on top. Simple, easy, delicious. And our next recipe is just as simple. Meatball sub. I used the same sauce that I made in the previous recipe. Meatballs, obviously, mozzarella, and Parmesan cheese. Bake in the oven at 350 degrees until your cheese is nice and melty. And you've got a delicious meatball sub. Next up, we've got meatball stroganoff. This dish originated in Russia and features a savory sour cream sauce, reflecting the Russian affinity for sour cream-based sauces. Our next recipe is Swedish meatballs. I did a little research and found that Swedish meatballs are actually based on a recipe King Charles XII brought from Turkey. So Swedish meatballs are actually Turkish meatballs? Mind blown. Next up is a snack plate. I see these all over TikTok and I make them when I really don't want to cook anything. It takes hardly any time at all and I use things I have in my fridge already. Next is a Greek plate. In this one meal, you've got every food group, lots of colors, and all those delicious Mediterranean flavors. It's the perfect meal if you ask me. For our next meal, we're leaving Greece and heading to Germany for Königsberger Klopse. Named after the East Prussian capital city of Königsberg, this dish is a symbol of Germany's Prussian culinary heritage. Now we're gonna do a bit of traveling again, this time all the way to Japan for some teriyaki meatballs. Feel free to jump in the comments and write an essay about how meatballs aren't Japanese. Funnily enough, I already know that. Teriyaki sauce, however, is. Now we're going to travel to the US of A for some cowboy meatballs. Cowboy meatballs generally refers to a modern, hearty, and often sweet and spicy take on the classic meatball, designed to evoke the flavors of the American West. And apparently, those flavors are barbecue sauce, adobo, and jalapeno peppers. Now, we're going all the way back to Europe for
French onion soup. French onion soup is the ultimate poor man's meal. Onions and water. Like, what? How is it so good? I hope you enjoy this dish as we now make our way back to my home country of Italy for this next meal.
Italian wedding soup. The name wedding soup comes from a mistranslation of the Italian minestra maritata, which translates as married soup. So, the marriage isn't a marriage between two people, but between vegetables and meat. And finally, I saved the best for last, albondiga soup. This dish is my favorite on the list, and it's considered a Mexican dish, but its roots go much deeper than that. The name albondigas is derived from the Arabic word albunduk, meaning hazelnut or small round object, indicating the meatballs. It's probably my favorite soup. It's got all the flavors that taste like home. There you have it, 12 meals with one meatball recipe. Bon appetit, buen provecho, and itadakimasu.